Hi, and welcome to Sunday Sensitive Subjects with Snow Kate. If you're new to my channel, every Sunday I post a video discussing a controversial topic, giving my opinion, and starting a discussion in the comments. If you do not agree with my opinion, please share your opinion below, but please make sure we are not degrading or insulting other people. This is simply my opinion on controversial matters, and I wish to share that opinion with you and to start a discussion. For today's Sunday Sensitive subject, we will be talking about abortion. And it's something that is often discussed in the political and in the sense of religious. Now, taking a look at the religious standpoint on it first, I have said that abortion is against God's wishes. Now, this is in any case. In the case of a teenage pregnancy, in the case of rape, in any case, including sometimes the case where it could cause the death of the mother. It is seen as being anti-Christian, especially anti-Catholic, and it can cause a lot of a disruption between the person who chooses to have one and their family and the church. Which for some people, the church is their family. It is a foundation for them, and it is very hard to move past that, especially making a choice like this one. Now, a lot of times, the political side of it, they will take that Christian view. They will take the religious view on abortion. And there's nothing wrong with having that viewpoint on it. And do I personally think abortion is okay? No. I don't agree with it. I would never do it myself. I just couldn't bring it to happen unless it was going to cause me to die or if the baby was already dead. Then in those cases, those are really the silver lining for what would cause me to do it. But having that be my point of view, I don't push that upon other people. In the cases of rape, I think it is the woman's choice. Me personally, I think that it could be a blessing in disguise, but I've never had that happen, thank God. And to the women who have had it happen, it is something that is terrible and something that can damage them. So having this constant reminder can sometimes be very hard for them. And so in those cases, I do believe it's their choice. In the case of anybody, I believe it's their choice. You know, I don't agree with it. I wouldn't do it myself, but I'm not going to tell some woman that she can't. And that's the difference for a lot of people, is that they will try and force their opinion on other people. For a lot of things, I do not think that it should be illegal for it to happen, because that at times can cause issues such as more damage to the mother due to her doing things to attempt to cause a miscarriage. And a lot of times that can hurt, and a lot of times that can cause death to the mother, and that is worse than the safe option of doing it. And so to me, that's where that kind of fits in. Do I agree with it? No. But I do not believe that I have the right to make anybody else's choice on the matter. My choice is my choice. But some girl who is 18 and just starting her life and her boyfriend left her, that's her choice. And some lady who is a single mom already with 2 kids, that's her choice. And sometimes there is no other choice. And forcing somebody to carry through with a pregnancy that they cannot have, that they will not be able to support, can lead to an increase in adoption and foster kids. Not an increase in adoption, but kids who need to be adopted. And that in itself already is through the roof. And the problem is that support and fight for these unborn children ends the minute they're born. So these kids go into foster care and they go into the system, and then that's it. The rallying support from politicians and from the church and all of that just stops. And, that's where that kind of causes a miscommunication for me, and that's why that's a choice. To me, a baby in any case is a blessing. And that's a blessing that is not to be thrown away. But for a lot of people, that's not how it's seen. Right? I can't say for a lot of people. For some people, that's not how it's seen. And so being forced to carry through is something that they're not going to want, that they're not going to keep, can cause issues later on. Now, if there was that continued support for a child after they were born, then there might be a different case there. But in all reality, to me, it is everybody's choice in that sense. It is just their choice. Now, do I think it should also be the father's choice? In some cases, yes. If you're married or in a committed relationship, I think it should be the father's decision as well. Once again, my opinion on the fact. But in other cases where the father's not in the picture, I don't think it should be. And I don't think it should be a requirement. But I do think it should be a discussion. Now, in all reality, that is my opinion on the fact, and yours might be different. If your opinion's different, tell me below in the comments, start a discussion, and let's talk about it. And that's what this is for. So that was today's sensitive subject. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you next Sunday.